everyone, and welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. Greetings, I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic and intuitive reader. This is a weekly reading for my fellow water signs Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome, but please keep in mind that these are general messages. They may not resonate with everyone, so take what is for you and leave the rest for someone else. This is working with the planetary energies of December 10th through December 16th, or whenever you come across this message, it is meant for you. There are no coincidences. I run 2 contests each month for my subscribers on YouTube and for my followers on Instagram to win a free half-hour reading, so feel free to check those out. If you are a returning member or a subscriber, thank you so much for your continued shares, likes, supports, your comments. I respond to each one of them, and it does help my channel grow. And if you're new here, I hope you stick around, and welcome. All right, guys, I'm going to tap into my spirit guides, and I'm going to get your best and highest messages. One moment, please. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, interdimensional beings overseeing this act of divination for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please give us the highest and best messages for us the week of December 10th through the 16th. Thank you. All right, 1 flipped over, 2 and 3. All right, so we have a new moon in Sagittarius on December 12th. That new moon is in our 2nd house. All right, that 2nd house is going to be about our finances, our possessions, our public image, how other people see us. And we're going to have a lot of energy, all right, going into that. So you're going to get that boost that you've been looking for to kind of get your business off the ground, to get those projects finished, to get that paper written. This is a good time to publish something if you're looking to do that. So I've got number 17, Eye of the Needle, intentionality. And as I was saying, this is a good time to have a lot of eyes on you, so to speak, to manifest what you want. Venus is in Scorpio all month, and that is great for us. It puts us in the limelight. It puts us with magnetic qualities, right? So if there's something that you've been wanting to go after and it seems just within reach, this is an amazing time to get it. You've got to focus though, Scorpio. So number 17 reduces to the number 8. In the major arcana, this is the star card, putting you in the limelight. The universe wants to grant you those things that you've wanted, right? You've worked hard, you've healed, you've shed the old paradigms and thoughts. Now it's time to get intentional about what you want. Now, right after the new moon in Sagittarius on the 12th, we go into retrograde with Mercury. And so what's that going to mean for you? It could mean a lot of things, but for certain, it's going to have you review pretty immediately those plans, those downloads that you just had. So something to consider, because you're going to be feeling that energy of the new moon, maybe like about 72 hours before, give or take. So this is being recorded about a week ahead, right? So something to think about. So Eye of the Needle, be very intentional. Also, Mercury's in Capricorn, so be very intentional about, it is right now, so be very intentional about how you speak to other people. But this is a great time to have meaningful conversations, to be honest. Number 9, dances on one foot, a balancing act. I feel like you are going to have a lot of the spotlight put on you. You're very magnetic. I'm picking up a lot of Queen of Wands energy, King of Wands energy, right? So it's just about having all eyes on you. So there is going to be the possibility of being depleted this month energetically, because there is so much going on, because it's like this big rush of energy, and then the retrograde kind of pulls it back and has you reviewing things. So also there may be some travel delays ahead. So be mindful of that. Doesn't mean you shouldn't do what you had planned on. It just means don't pack your schedule so much, balance things out, right? We get so excited about going somewhere new. Some of us tend to either be the schedule, right? The timekeeper person, because there's all the things that you want to get done. But this might be a good time to relax on that and just enjoy your time away. And, you know, give yourself a few hours in between each activity for downtime, Scorpio. This is going to be necessary for you, to be honest. Make sure that you don't deplete your resources. And I'll get back to it. So then we also have Vanishing Mirror, Ego Sublimation. So number 58. Let me think about this. So 58, that's reducing to the number 13. 13 is Scorpio energy in the major arcana card. So this is all about death, transformation, rebirth. And this ego sublimation, I feel like many of us have done what I like to call mirror work, right? Where you really start seeing yourself in things that are happening outside of yourself, and you start learning lessons in this show called life that plays out in front of you. So this vanishing mirror might be also that you've learned some things about yourself. You've seen where maybe you were over giving and you didn't set the proper boundaries, or you see where maybe you were not your best and brightest self. And so those might be some of the conversations that you need to have this week, to be honest. I know that oftentimes, because I see the comments, right? A lot of times Scorpios are very much, I don't need to have any conversations. I don't need to explain myself. And while that may be true, there is a part of you that is very intuitive, Scorpio. So your thoughts, your opinions, your stance is important. Representation matters. It matters what you think and what you say. So if you have put yourself in a position where you've, I don't know, kept everyone at arm's length, or you've been avoiding a conversation because you did feel that you didn't owe it or you didn't need to have it, there may be a time that opens up that's the perfect opportunity. Seize it, because it's not that you owe it to the person for resolution, but there is something that you can share with another person about how you are feeling, which could change the trajectory of their life and how they act with others. And it may be that you learn something about yourself as well in that conversation. So I've already, like I said, pre-shuffle, but I'm going to go ahead and do 9 cards, and then we'll clarify those, Scorpio. One moment, please. All right. We've got the 10 of Swords, the ending of a difficult situation, circumstances. This might be that conversation. I said this a couple of weeks ago, and boy, those comments blew up. And I don't blame you, Scorpio. I'm one too, as you guys know, right? A lot of times when someone's done us dirty, right, we feel it, we know it. We might not have proof, but we know it. And we will walk away from somebody so quick. But sometimes we don't always have the conversations. If opportunity presents itself, there's not saying that you must, but just understand that if the universe wants you to do something badly enough, the opportunity will continue to show itself. So this is a great week to say what you mean and mean what you say and get it off your chest. Do it constructively. All right, we've got a Hanged Man coming in, and that's going to be about a new perspective, looking at things differently, maybe observing what's going on around you in a place of ease. And the reason why this is important is because potentially that same scenario just weeks ago could have been driving you mad. But now you see it and you're like, you know what? This is perfect, because had I continued down that road with that person or those people or that social group, my world would look different today, full of stressors. So to me, what I'm seeing is that release, which is great with that new moon. We've got the King of Wands energy, and this is about what's going to serve you in the best possible ways. The King of Wands in the negative vibration can come across like self-fulfilling or not self-fulfilling, but self-serving, maybe sometimes a little bit of a narcissist or someone who's just focused on themselves for the most part. But the King of Wands also has a lot of drive and passion and desire to get things done. And the positive vibration can just do it all because the desire is there, right? Like a very, very focused. And so that's the energy I'm picking up, especially with Venus being in Scorpio, that is going to have that magnetic quality for us. And we do have a lot of energy coming our way in this first half of the week. So be sure to set your intentions on this new moon. You could do a release ritual, right? To release those last constructs, those last limiting beliefs that are keeping you from going full throttle, because the King of Wands doesn't wait for permission. Remember that. Step into that energy. We've got the 9 of Swords coming in right under the 10 of Swords. Something is keeping you up at night. Something's causing you anxiety. Maybe it is something that you're avoiding. So we're going to get into it. We're going to see. Another card of balance. So the dance is on one foot over here, number 9. 9 signifies the conclusion, the ending of a cycle. This right here, they're basically the same card. Your responsibilities, your desires, your old life, your new life. what you used to be about, what you want to be about, the balancing. I'm picking up a lot. This is also your energetic limitations, the new you. Like before, maybe you just exhausted and depleted yourself because you believed and perceived that you had to be everything for everyone in order to be loved and accepted. Or you had to be the hardest working employee where you are in order to be recognized, which in the past may have been true, but things are changing. So now you simply being who you are is enough. Because that King of Wands, like I'm telling you, that King of Wands is very confident. The Star card, the things that you've been manifesting, because you see it twice. So we have the balancing on one foot showing itself twice, that message. And then immediately after, I've got the Eye of the Needle over here and the Star card. They're the same card, the same energy. You bring about what you think about. And I always say project it. Project your desires into the universe. Connect it. Connect your desires through that eye of the needle and then expect it. Expect that the universe is conspiring for you, not against you. So when something doesn't go immediately the way you desire, remember that you can only see from a limited perspective. Your scope as a human in this density is limited to your experiences only. Remember that. Your algorithm in life controls so much what you perceive and believe. So take this opportunity just to imagine that there might be a window of opportunity for you that you haven't seen yet. And that this is the time to branch out. This is the time to reach out. This is the time to get bold. This Sagittarius energy is all about that, being bold, stepping forward, making choices, being the star. Be intentional in what you say. Be intentional about what you do. Remember, you are in charge of your destiny. You are the author, you are the painter, you are the observer, the actor. This is up to you, Scorpio. And this is the perfect time to seize this energy, right? To take advantage. And I get excited about it because, like I said, I'm a Scorpio too, but we're all working with this energy. It's just hitting us slightly differently. So if you're a Scorpio rising, if you're a Scorpio sun, you're definitely going to see this play out in how you are projecting yourself. And if you have a social media platform, or you are in the limelight at work, you give talks, motivational speakers, you sell something, you have a global business, this is an amazing time to get people to notice you. So harness that energy. Some of you, honestly, there are two things coming through, so take this as it resonates. For those of you that are in the limelight as far as acting, especially actors, that's coming through very clearly. So if you're an actor or you do some type of, like I said, you have a platform like this, you can expect to get noticed for specifically a piece of work that you do in the very near future. I would say before this calendar year is over, thank you, Spirit, before this calendar year is over, you might get a call back for something, or you may have a creator that unbeknownst to you has been keeping an eye on you, right? Looking at you and may ask you to co-collaborate. So take advantage of those opportunities. I really believe that. Oh, as I speak of opportunities, I speak it into existence. Ace of Cups, bottom of the deck. Some of you may have a secret admirer. One moment. Not so secret. Thank you, Spirit. So a couple of things. Like I said, you're going to be noticed. Going to be noticed for the work that you do, but I also think you're going to be noticed for who you are. You're very attractive. I keep saying that. I keep feeling that Queen of Wands, King of Wands energy. So you're very magnetic. And as the week progresses, you're going to start seeing the benefits of that. So, oh, you know what? I'm just going to pull this out too. Death card, bottom of the deck, shows up. And we had that over here. The rising of the Phoenix, the transformations happening, new beginnings, all of it. Scorpio, this is your time, honestly. This is really your time. And what, Two of Wands, moving forward, moving ahead, seizing opportunity, getting curious, always wanting more, not settling, Temperance, another card of healing and balance, Scorpio. So keep this up, right? Keep this in your mind that everything that you do just needs to be done in moderation and in balance. I'm hearing also that this month, and because of the holidays, depending on where you live and what you celebrate, but also the planetary energies are going to put you in a position to possibly want to overindulge in your food, your sex, your medication, your over-the-counters, whatever the case might be for you. Moderation. If you know that you need to take a stop, pause, and not indulge at all for whatever reason, then make sure to have a support system in place, okay, so that you can be distracted. It's going to be passing. It's not going to be a struggle for you this month, Scorpio. It's just to be mindful. Keep things in balance. You don't want to backpedal, which again brings me to that energy of Mercury retrograde. Planets are going to slow you down a little bit because we're going to get a little wild, and we're going to want to say and do the thing, and we're going to have a ton of ideas and lots of downloads and all of the amazing things that come along with this energy. But you're going to be called to slow down just a little bit and then say, okay, of all of the things you just thought of, what is it that you really want to be intentional about, Scorpio? Do you want to focus on that new relationship more than you want to focus on growing your business? Do you want to balance it out and figure out how to do both? Do you want to start hanging out with those new people in that new social circle? If so, what changes do you need to make for your current work schedule, right? How much energy are you putting into others versus yourself? Also, with Venus being in Scorpio, you're going to be paying a lot of attention to the way you look and how you feel, how you're presenting yourself to other people. So this is a great time. Get a haircut, do something different with your clothing, right? Change up your vibe a little bit. If there's something that you want to change about the way you look, or how, like a habit, this is a great time to do that as well. I've got the Death card, Scorpio energy. This is great news for us. And then I've got the Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior energy. So there's a lot of exhaustion here that comes into the transformations that we've been doing, but this is also the end of the road for us. This is our time to say, okay, you know what? We've done it. We've let go of the person. We've let go of the situation. We're moving homes. We're changing jobs. We've released, potentially relationships that weren't serving us on many different levels. And I feel like that type of exhaustion requires some fun. So, like I said, all in good balance, but certainly make sure that you put yourself in a place where you are around other people. And that, give me one moment. You've got, actually, Scorpio, I'm looking at this and you've got you've got major arcana cards, a lot of endings. I've got the 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, very cerebral energy, conversations, bringing things to a close. And then I've got this 9 of Wands, finally having, it's not just about being exhausted, but it's about having also the energy, it's exhausting to keep going in this loop of people and places and situations that are actually holding you back. And I feel like there's going to be just some new perspectives leading you to just really focus more on yourself. And that's perfectly fine and exactly what you need to be doing. Some of you, a change in your environment is going to change your health. As I say that, Temperance, not Temperance, the Hierophant, number 5. 5 is a number of change, disruption, and always, in my opinion, to your benefit, right? Change is good, guys, right? As Scorpios, we have to embrace change. Like, we are the makers of change. So the Hierophant, this is very spiritual. This is very deep. This is introspection and understanding, coming to realization and coming to terms. And this is clarifying the 10 of Swords. So I feel like you're going to come to a realization this week about, this situation's over. This job isn't for me. This person's not for me. This club, this environment, this group of people, I'm okay to walk away from it, right? You see it differently now. It's not going to hurt you. You're not feeling crushed. You're not stuck on it. So they want me to take all of these. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to take them how they have it here. Guys, I really think the Hanged Man just clarified the Hanged Man. So let me lay these out because that's fascinating. And I think the Star card just clarified the Star card. Guys, this reading is magical. Wow. Wow. Wait a second. When this stuff happens, I I feel like I should write a book about when 3 different decks are used and the card clarifies itself over and over again, because that happens all the time. So 2 different decks shuffled 100%. Hangman clarifying the hangman. To me, this really means just like realizations all over the place, letting things go, and just being in a place of like, you know what? I know I'm going to be okay. I actually had that realization today. I've been going through a lot of changes and realizations. I've said that word so many times right now, but like understandings, epiphanies. Let's switch it up. Lots of epiphanies. That happened earlier. And I was just like, wow, this changes. This is a game changer. I can be at ease in so many more ways than I had been before, because it's just like this flip of perception. And I just feel like that's going to be happening for you all over the place. Like maybe you learn something about your lineage or yourself or your finances. Maybe there's like a positive thing that you hadn't known about before, and it just changes a perspective in you that allows you to move forward. Like you get that boost. I know that I have 3 different clients right now that are traveling for the holidays, and 2 of them have reached out to tell me that the conversations they've had with their family members since they've been away has really changed the trajectory of how they're going to proceed with their goals moving forward. So I feel like this might be a theme here for the upcoming week. You know, the universe works in mysterious ways and will put you in situations and in places where the world stage plays out in front of you to show you exactly what you need to do next. And I've got the 2 of Pentacles clarifying the King of Wands, another card of balance. And we have the 2 of Pentacles here in our main central position as well. So this is telling me that the King of Wands, very focused on themselves, focused on their drive, their desire, the go-get attitude, go-gettedness attitude. This 2 of Pentacles is saying, hey, listen, be balanced. That Mercury retrograde is going to pull you back in just a little bit and say, all right, those were great ideas. We love it. We love that you did all that. But let's take a look at A, B, and C again. When you have that conversation, do you want to do it this way or that way? When you put your proposal in for that project, do you want to do it, you know, how do you want to do it? I think I'm beating a dead horse. But the point is, you're going to be pulled back into your decisions to take a moment, to take pause, and to refine it. And again, it's not going to be stressful. It's going to be like you get it, like you really see it clearly. So, and it's going to happen quick. Knight of Swords energy. Knight of Swords is clarifying the 9 of Swords. This is maybe a conversation putting an end to something that's very heavy for you. Because the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight of the deck. Knight of Swords is about taking action for a conversation. Something, like I said, you need to have a conversation, or you may find out something that is maybe what's been causing you anxiety in the recent past. Maybe you find out the truth of the matter finally. And like I said, this is about a new level of understanding this week. The 2 of Pentacles is being clarified by the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a lot of fun. The Knight of Wands is fun, a party person, a go-getter. You know, they're youthful energy. They like to hang out. So I feel like that's what you're going to be doing. But like I said, balance it out. Don't get too much in the fun of it, right? You don't want to exhaust yourself. You don't want to deplete yourself. Be mindful of fatigue this month, actually, and this week. I would say more towards Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm picking that up, that there might just be this push to go, go, go. But then again, you would have had that all week long with the planetary energies, perhaps in your everyday life, meaning you were at work life or wherever your responsibilities take you. And then I feel like you're going to have all that energy to do that. You're going to have the thoughts to revise all the things you just started. And then the weekend's going to come and you're going to feel very attractive, magnetic, and, you know, going on dates, doing the thing. So just balance out your fun, and I think you're going to be okay. We've got the Star card, clarifying the Star card. So this energy has shown up 3 times in our reading, and 17 reduces to the number 8, a card of abundance. So 8 showing up 3 times in our reading and being clarified by itself is really magical, guys. You may be coming into some money, and I've got to say that because this is really what that's telling me. A major arcana energy is huge. And to have it clarifying itself in this manner, listen, if you've been wanting to go viral, because I have, this really might happen. I mean, this is what this energy is telling me. You might get that callback for that main character role if you're an actor. I'm serious. You may get that creator you never thought would even recognize you, but they've been maybe following you. That person that's been looking at you from the sidelines is going to send you an email. You know, I feel like something's happening this week where you're really going to be recognized for your gifts. And for you, this is what I love about us Scorpios. Like for us, we're just doing what we enjoy doing, right? Like I'm not doing anything extra. I'm just, you know, putting on clothes, coming into, you know, my office and doing something I really enjoy. But there are times that I get feedback that what I do is impactful to others, and it's amazing. And it's, you know, so remember that you have that effect on other people as well. And it's unintentional often. You're just being yourself, but you can really go far by just expressing your natural abilities, because that's what people are magnetized towards you. Did I say that right? That's what people like about you. That's what makes you magnetic. That's the words. Those are the words. All right, temperance is being clarified by the Seven of Swords. I feel like there's some, whatever conversation you're trying to have this week, it's going to heal you. It's going to heal you from past, how should I say it? Wrongdoings, right? Whether you're the one that reacted in a way that made you feel guilty, perhaps. Like, you know, sometimes we don't always use our best words and actions. And as we're changing and healing, you know, this is an opportunity where we look back and say, wow, I took it too far when I let that person know how I felt about what they did. Or, wow, you know, I just learned that maybe it wasn't what I thought. So there's going to be like that kind of moment. And that's where I'm seeing this ego sublimation coming in. You're going to have to maybe, again, that Mercury retrograde is going to have you reviewing a few things. It's healing though. It's alchemy. You're going to see it differently. That Hanged Man energy, you're going to see it differently. It's going to allow you to put some things down. It doesn't mean that it maybe lets the person or the situation off the hook. It just allows you a new perspective. Either way, I feel like this week's going to really wrap up some old wounds for real. We've got the Death card. Like I said, this is us. Transformation, rebuilding, emerging out of the depths of hell, right? As we often do, and soaring above the clouds in victory. Knight of Pentacles. It's been a slow process. It's been a slow, methodical, steady process. I feel that for those of you that are looking to change courses in your career, this is happening. I keep feeling strongly that you will hear back from wherever you've interviewed before this calendar year is over. But this is, again, still a great week to put out, you know, more feelers for what it is that you want to get. I also feel that you are going to have, like I said, people reach out to you to work with you potentially, but it's more than that. I feel like you have people that want to help you as well, Scorpio. So if you're going through something that you need to walk away from a situation, or you need to leave something difficult behind, I feel like once you reach out and let other people know your intentions, right? Let's get back to this intentionality card. I feel like once you really speak your truth and you let people know, hey, look, I'm in a tough spot and I need somewhere to stay. Or, hey, look, I really want to start this new business and I'm so close, but I need help with X, Y, and Z. Do you know anyone? I feel like you're going to be surprised of the people that come out of the woodwork to really see you succeed. Absolutely. That is absolutely what's happening, because we've got the Nine of Wands being clarified by the Page of Pentacles. In the past, starting a new business, changing jobs, dealing with that human resources person, that difficult manager, you know, changing your course of study. All of those things had seemed so overwhelming. I feel like this is the week where you're going to start to see, get a breath of fresh air. You will get the downloads on how to make the thing that you want to happen, but there is going to be that revision process, that second look. All right, I'm going to clarify just a couple more things here. Let's see. All right. In terms of relationships this week, Spirit, is there, okay. The World card comes out. So as I was going to ask about romantic relationships with the World card coming out, this is the completion of a cycle. So if you had been single for a very long time, this could be the end of that, or vice versa. So let's look into it, because I keep telling you, Scorpio, that you're going to be pulled to be in a direction which is different than you had been in. So Ace of Swords, the truth of the matter, having conversations, a new idea, new perspective, new outlook. The Devil card, things that constrain you. Usually it's a perception thing. It could be mental health. This could be addiction. And again, this could be a past perception or trauma. So this is really reading as if the completion of a cycle, an old way of thinking is happening, because you're going to get new information. You're learning the truth. You're getting new perspective, new ideas to push forward and leave behind those things that don't serve you, honestly. And this is the Six of Pentacles. You need more balance, another card of balance. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take, fairness, harmony. Six is a Venusian number. So again, another time to maybe, I'm hearing also, this is a great time to explore something from your past and re-enliven it with the information you have today. Especially like, if it's something that you used to really enjoy doing when you were younger, like something that you just really love to do, this might be a really good time to re-enliven that, you know, with your skill set of today. Go visit a place that you really enjoyed from the past. I feel like that's going to put you in a place of nostalgia, waking up something within you. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, and I was asking about relationships, and I just heard sugar daddy. Not because I find that, listen, let me correct myself. What I'm trying to say is King of Pentacles is a card of like convention and like somebody who's like a go-getter and a builder and like a professional person, a sugar daddy. I don't know, that isn't the best term, but what I'm just saying is you could be dealing with new financial energy, whether that be yours or someone else in your very near future. So that I find that funny. Give me 1 second. Oh, the way they come through. Ace of Pentacles. So all joking aside though, if the King of Pentacles comes up with the Ace of Pentacles, you're about to come into some good fortune. Like I said, whether that be through you or someone else. And this is not gender specific, gentlemen. So you too could find yourself in the energy of, I mean, look, take it or leave it, but it could happen. So let's see what else. Anything else? Page of Wands. This is getting excited and having fun and passion, desire, taking action and getting it done. You're going to have the energy to do it this week. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you've been shy, this just came through. Thank you. If you've been a little bit hesitant or shy about asking someone out, on something more personal, whether this be friendship, romantic, or because you want to maybe get them on a business thing, this is a great time to do it. I can't say it enough. The universe is conspiring to help you, for real. This is a great time to go after what you want. That person that you've been looking at, because I'm telling you, they're looking at you too, all right? The person that you want wants you. The money you want wants you. The job you want wants you. It's true. You can do it, Scorpio. Ask yourself, why are you so rich? Why are you so magnetic? Why do things always work out for Scorpio? Keep asking yourself and the answers will materialize. The Art of Rituals, number 33. 3 is the magic number. This reduces to 6. 6, again, we just saw it. Harmony, love, balance, beauty. Venus, though, is ruled by Taurus. Or Taurus is ruled by Venus. And so it's a lot of that energy of bringing things into manifest form. And that abundance, that material, you have access to that right now. This says practice rituals of re-enchant your life. When I was saying to go back and look at something you used to enjoy from the past and give it the energy of who you are today, this is a great time to figure out what it is that you can re-enliven, right? What can you bring back that makes sense for you? And what will bring you happiness? And what will add that balance that you need to the heaviness that life often brings us, right? So we've got a really exciting month. This month wraps up so much for us as far as our energies. We've got a full moon in Gemini, the second one in Gemini coming in towards the end of this month. And we've got Yule, right? We've got the winter solstice, so much. Christmas, it really just depends. All of the traditions, I can't keep up because I'm pagan, but let me just tell you, I'm very excited with what we have available to us. I want to pull an empath card, guys, and then that'll wrap us up for this week. All right. That's what I keep hearing, balance. That's your shadow work, right? It's just to look at where you are out of balance, where you need to have conversations, where you've been holding your truth. This reads, tap into your spiritual power. Reach out to a power greater than yourself to help solve a dilemma. Stay open to the guidance in your life. The universe is here to conspire to help you. Your spirit team want to help you. The portals are open, right? 1212. What can you do with that? Remember, 12 reduces to the number 3. 3 is Empress energy, but 12 is Hanged Man energy. That came up twice, 3 times actually, and it clarified itself in this deck, along with the Star card. What's Spirit telling you? Is it that perhaps just a slight change in how you see things can give you all that you've ever desired? If you know that you wouldn't fail, Scorpio, what will you do next? Think about it. Tell me below. All right, guys, I look forward to what you are going to do next and how this Starseed community can help each other grow. If you are looking for a personal reading, feel free to hop over to my website at starswithstasi.com, and you can also order your astrological reports there as well. Remember, guys, we are all just stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the best that we can with the information that we have. If you speak only your truth, you will heal worlds with your words. So may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. And until next time, Scorpio, shine brightly and have an amazing week ahead. Thank you.